Hi you guys, welcome back to a market vlog. Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy that you guys are here. So today I want to talk a little bit about what sold this day, but just to give you guys a little bit of the layout of how it looked, I will play a clip of how the venue looked. And there was also 6 other crocheters this day. So I know that definitely impacted my sales. I would probably say that my location as well also impacted my sales, even though I thought that would benefit me. But there's 2 buildings and I was in the second one. And the way to enter the venue was in the first building. So I feel that I think like once people got around to me, maybe they weren't so much interested in buying something because maybe they spent some money at another booth or another crocheter's booth. So I don't know. There was a lot of things I think could have impacted this. So I want to share with you guys what sold this day. And if I do have a picture of the item, I will insert a picture just so you guys can get an idea of what I'm talking about. I did sell a mini loaf and I believe this was a variegated Burnett yarn. It was black, gray, and white or cream. Then I sold a little bear. I sold a husky dog. I sold a leggy froggy keychain. Then I sold a bear keychain. This keychain I had for a while. And that was pretty much it in terms of plushies. The sales were very, very slow this day. And like I said, there were 6 other crocheters. So I feel like sometimes people see that and it might kind of discourage people from buying just because it doesn't, maybe they see sort of like an abundance of crochet. So it doesn't look that scarce. So after the event was over, I did have a chance to go talk to the coordinators if they still, because I know in the past they have capped the amount of vendors they allow per category. So I was just wondering if they still, if they still do that. And they told me that they do, but they said today they notice a lot of people bringing things that they were not supposed to be bringing. So for example, they said there would be someone selling bakery items and then they also bring crochet, which they can't do because what the coordinator told me was that they specifically told me they sell bakery items. So I'm under the assumption that you're just bringing bakery items and then you show up with crochet. She says, yeah, they're not supposed to be doing that. And, we're going to have to change the rules a little bit. We're going to have to start making you guys fill out forms through Google Docs. Then she was kind of just telling me how the restrooms, she just kind of was, I don't know, letting everything out. She was saying that the restrooms were such a mess and that vendors were dumping food in the sinks and they're responsible for cleaning the sinks. I don't really know how they know that vendors were doing that. I don't know. I just really can't believe that vendors were doing that. I feel like that was more customers, but I don't know. I understood where she was coming from and I didn't like say anything further. I was just kind of like, wow, I can't believe that. But the thing is, you guys, is that I know what she said was an example about like bakery, someone making bakery items and then selling crochet. But from all the booths I seen, you guys, they were strictly selling crochet. So I really don't know like what she was talking about because these were purely crochet artists. They strictly sold crochet plushies. So I doubt that they would lie about what they were selling. But again, I don't know. Like, to be honest, you guys, I felt like it was a little bit of a lie and she was kind of like put on the spot because I really don't know who she was referring to because the tables I saw were strictly crochet. And at the end of the day, that booth is money to them. They're gonna accept whoever they want or they can accept whoever they want because that's $65 that they're gonna lose out on. So to them it really means nothing. They don't, as long as they fill that space, I doubt they really care about how many crochet people they have. I know in the past they have been very good about limiting the amount of vendors they allow. Maybe this time they just needed to fill those spots because they do pay for the venue. Of course, part of our booth fee goes to paying the venue and they also profit from that. So at the end of the day, they're just trying to cover the expenses that they need to cover. So they are going to allow anyone to go. I understand it, but I don't agree with it. But that's 2 different things. Yeah, I'm not really sure why she said that because I didn't see any of that happening. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was on the shorter side. I still hope you guys enjoy it and stay tuned because I haven't officially announced this to you guys, but I am going to be doing like a very big market in my city and I am so excited for it, you guys. Like, I've been prepping, and I'm nervous I'm not gonna have the inventory that I dream of having, but it's okay. We'll make it through. And yeah, you guys, I'm so excited to kind of officially announce it because I've already paid the booth fee and everything, so it's already set in stone. I am gonna make another video talking more in depth about it. I just kind of want to let you guys know, whoever sticks it out to the end of these videos. And oh, I never told you guys how much I made this day. So in total, I believe I made 170, but let me double check that. Okay, yes, it was 170, and that was from other things I sold, but I just told you guys kind of what plushies sold because I know you guys are more interested in knowing that as opposed to like other things that sell. So yeah, that was my day. The booth fee was $65. So yeah, and the event was about 5 hours long. So takeaway or take home was $105. So, it wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst. I'm glad that I'm never at a loss for any event that I've done. The least amount of money I've ever made at an event, you guys, was $30. So this certainly was not the worst day ever. And like I said, I'm just glad that praise God, I'm never at a loss. I always am able to pay my booth fee back, but I am at a loss of like time and gas because this location is an hour away from where I live. Realistically, I didn't make 105. It's way less because of the gas it takes to get there and the gas back. 2 hours in total of travel time. So, but that's just the way it is sometimes, you guys. And I like to be honest about things and kind of let you guys know what to expect when you go to events. Sometimes it's going to be amazing. Like, this was actually the least amount of money I've ever made with these particular event organizers. So, market days are just so difficult because you just never know, what is going to happen. Yeah, you guys, my next market video will be exciting. I'm very excited for that. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. And if you made it this far, make sure you guys leave a little bow emoji in the comments down below. I will talk to you guys very, very soon. So bye, you guys. Thank you so much.